Imagine your bed calling your name, a soft, quiet place to rest your head and close your eyes. Your bed is your reward of a long, hard days at work. And as you slip in between the sheets, surprise! The room fills with noise as coworkers, neighbors, and friends climb into bed with you. The world of technology has become so mobile that it has entered the bedroom. While we should be winding down from a long, hard day, we have invited the world into bed with us as we check emails, send out a text or two, look on social media, or play a game. One last game, which we know is not going to be one last game. Before you know it, you have been in bed for over an hour. And although your body is tired, your brain is wide awake. Our phones, laptops, computers, TVs, tablets are invading our bedroom, and they are keeping us awake. In an article from WebMD.com titled Power Down, it states that TVs, computers, and other blue light sources should be turned off 1 hour before bedtime. After reading this, I was curious as to why we should turn off blue light sources 1 hour before going to bed. At first, I didn't think I could possibly do this because of my daily responsibilities, and I'm taking online classes, and usually I'm climbing into bed minutes after turning in an assignment. But I decided to give it a try. I also wanted to learn a little bit about the effects that the blue light causes and why it was suggested to be emitted an hour before we go to sleep. After 1 week of trying, I noticed higher levels of concentration in my studies and the ability to stay on top of other daily tasks. Blue light is everywhere. The main source is the sun. Our natural inner clocks responds to the light during the day as a time to be awake. As the sun sets, our body responds to the lower levels of light and knows that it's time to start to retire. Blue light is strong, and all electronics have blue light. By looking at our electronics at bedtime, we disrupt our natural clock by tricking the brain to wake up when we should be winding down. According to an article in 2015, Scientific American, quote, recent studies have shown that shifts in this clock can have devastating health effects because it controls not only our wakefulness, but also individual clocks that dictate function in the body's organs. While the body sleeps, the brain is at work removing toxins that have built up during the day. In an article written 4 years ago from Live Science, I learned, quote, the brain has limited energy at its disposal, and it appears that it must choose between two different functional states, awake and aware, or asleep and cleaning up. If our quality of sleep is down, then so is the quality of our waking life. What exactly is affected? We learn in Help Guide our our productivity, emotional balance, brain and heart health, and immune system. A few of, end quote, of these things affect our mental and physical health. Some people think that if they get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, they don't have to worry about the 1 hour rule. While 7 to 9 hours is the suggested amount of sleep needed for most adults, another fact, according to Help Guide, is the quality of those 7 to 9 hours. If we retire to bed looking into a blue lighted screen, we jeopardize the quality of our much-needed sleep cycle. Our body's time clock is tracking our wakeful hours and sleeping hours, trying to determine when it should be awake and aware or asleep and removing toxins. Therefore, we lose quality sleep by confusing those hours of proper functions. If you need some winding down time once you're in bed, let me make a few suggestions that work for me. Have a real book, turning real pages. Also, writing in a journal about your past day, or write about things that you hope to accomplish in the days to come or weeks to come. Another journal that I enjoy is a thankful journal. Writing down things that you're thankful for. That should put a smile on your face as you retire to bed. In conclusion, in order for us to get a proper rest, we need to put our electronics out of reach and out of sight, giving the brain and body a chance to function at full capacity. The next day, I think that's worth blue lights out going to bed. And when you go to bed tonight, remember, coworkers, friends, and your neighbors are not invited.